blues lesson, I put together two 12-bar turnaround blues turnarounds, and on the first one is a slow blues in A, where I show how you can combine the 13th with the 9 chords, and the second one is a more shuffle-like jazz blues, where I show you how well a 13th go with a 9 chords, how they really fit together. They're really great chords together, and I hope you can hear that from these examples, that the 13th and the 9th work really well together. So if you want another chord, you are used to just using the 7 chords, the dominant 7 chords, maybe a 9, but here you combine the 13th with a 9, which is quite interesting, and you get a beautiful vocabulary if you start to work with these chords as well. Okay, let's take a close look at this first 12-bar turnaround, and it's a blues in A. It's just basically a 3-chord blues in A, and we start with the A7 here, and I play the 4th finger, 2nd and the 1st finger, the 4th, the 2nd and the 1st string. This one is a 5 chord, and that is a E11. You have the root here, the flat 7th here, the octave here, 7th here, the flat 7th, root, flat 7th, then you have octave here, so this one it must be the 9. Then we have to go all the way up to this one, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and here the same note here. So that's an E11th. So we have if you play it with a pick. And here we start with the 12-bar turnaround with the A13th. Have the 1st finger here over the 5 first strings, 5th fret, 2nd finger here the 3rd fret, the 6th fret, the 3rd string, and down on the 2nd string, the 7th fret, you have the 4th finger. So, and now I change, I play what's called 8 triplets. This is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically I count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can hear that the first 6, when I count 6, 8 triplets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I go down to the A7 and do the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 2nd bar it goes down in D9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to the A13, A7, A13, and now I move chromatic down here, the top note down to this one. That sounds good when I go from A down to D9. So I count 1, we are the last bar of the first line, which is the 4th bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see I cannot go down, I can do that with a 4th finger, but it's more convenient to take it with a 3rd finger. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the 2nd line of the blues, D9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the A13, A7, A13, line, it's the E line, the dominant, down to D line, and we end on the 13th, and here I actually play, here is exactly the same note. Okay, let's take a close look at the second example. Me in key of C, and it's a shuffle-like thing with a 6-2-5-1 cadence at the end. And first chord is a C13. You have the first finger up here in the 5th fret. The 13th fret, the 5th string, and down on the 2nd string you have the 2nd finger. Up in the 14th fret, the 4th string you have the 3rd finger, and down on the 3rd string you have the 4th finger. Just take the 4 middle strings, and the reason why it's called a 13th, I'll explain that. You have at first here, you have the octave or the first here, you have a flat 7th down there, the next note here, and here that's just basically a C, a major third. Then you have this little strange sounding thing here. If we want, we can go down to the C scale down here if it's more convenient than playing it up there, so we can the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, 11th, 12th, and you have this, and here that's the 13th, and then at the top you see that's just a C, so this is called a C13. The second chord, they fit really well together, these chords. And this is an F9, first finger here, the 5th string, the 12th fret, and the 3rd string, the 2nd finger. Up in the 13th fret, the 4th string, 3rd finger, and down on the 2nd string, 4th finger, 3rd finger here, and 4th finger. So back to 13. I have this chromatic change just as in the slow blues. And here it's a C. It's a C7 sharp 5. You just put the first finger over the 4 middle notes, the 4 middle strings, the 5th to the 2nd string, and then you add the 2nd finger up here in the 14th fret, the 4th string. F9, and then we are back to the C, and then the next one, this is this Jimi Hendrix chord. You have the 9, and then you add this sharp 9 here. Note. This is the 9th, and this is a sharp 9. Okay, so until now we have back to the 13th, C13, and then we go to the 6th chord, which is a A7 sharp 9. See the root here, the 3rd here, 7th here, root, 3rd, flat is 7th. You know that the 9 is here, you know that from the 9 chord. So it's a half step up from the 9, so because of that it's called a sharp 9. So it's called A7 sharp 9. The next chord we move to is, you have a root here, so it's a C minor 9. Take a 7 and then you put the 4th finger here, make it a 9. C minor 9. And this one we already learned that one at the first turnaround, the first 12 bar chord. We just played it down here. So of course it's a G 11. And then you end up in the 13th again. So we have